The latest news, updates, and more from the world of health and medicine. This is Medical Minutes.
We welcome in Wish TV medical expert, former U.S. Surgeon General, Dr. Jerome Adams. Dr. Adams, today, as you know, is World Mental Health Day. There is so much more attention being paid to mental health over the past couple of years. But let's ask you this. If you had to give Indiana a grade, A through F, for its mental health treatment, what would you say it is?
Well, I'd really love to stay positive on World Mental Health Day, but I've got to say, if you force me to give a grade, I'd have to give Indiana a D+. There's no way you can give us a passing grade when you consider that 1/5 of Hoosiers had a mental health issue last year, and 2/3 of them were unable to get the help that they needed. Now, Drew, I actually give us the plus because we are moving in the right direction. We've got promising news in light of the Lieutenant Governor's Mental Health Roundtable, which I'm a part of, and which the Colts' Kalen Jackson supports. Many other leaders around the state are part of that roundtable. We've got the legislature passing SB 1 to expand access to mental health services. And we now have 988, which is a new crisis hotline that families can use to call call for help instead of calling 911 for police.
And yeah, the researchers behind a report that you just alluded to out yesterday would likely agree with that D+. You mentioned the 2/3 of serious mental health needs in Marion County are unmet. Nearly 26,000 people who needed mental health treatment in 2022 did not get it. Are you surprised that number is that high, and how is it fixed? I know you've mentioned some of the resources and more help is needed.
Well, I'm not surprised, unfortunately, because we've been seeing this building over the years. I do want to highlight the case of Herman Whitfield III, who, as you all know, was covered on Wish TV earlier this year, died after police responded to his parents' home when they called 911 during a mental health crisis he was having. The good news, as you mentioned, is that we do have some positive wins with 988. Instead of calling 911, people can call 988 for a crisis. We're going to have more treatment because of SB 1, Senate Bill 1, passed by the legislature. And we've got focus around this. I love the Colts Kicking the Stigma campaign that they have, really trying to help normalize mental health and normalizing the idea of asking for treatment when you need it. It's okay not to be okay.
It enters the conversation certainly a lot more thanks to campaigns such as that. I want to turn to COVID. The FDA has approved the Novavax vaccine to help prevent COVID cases, but this one is different. Explain how so, and is there any concern about mixing with previous vaccines?
Well, I'm really excited about this because many people have been hesitant about the mRNA technology. The Novavax vaccine is one of 3 vaccines currently FDA approved, and it's the only one that doesn't use the new mRNA vaccine technology. It's unique in that it's protein-based and not mRNA-based, and its technology has been used before in vaccines to prevent shingles, HPV, and DTaP, or diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. Just last week, the FDA approved an updated version of Novavax for people ages 12 and older to target the newest circulating strains of COVID.
Okay. Total switch of gears now, although we did mention the Colts and Kicking the Stigma, but we know you're a Colts fan. We all heard the news about Anthony Richardson's shoulder injury. So spell it out in terms that we can understand as fellow fans. What exactly does it mean to have an injury to the AC joint in your shoulder?
Well, that certainly impacted many fans' mental health watching Anthony Richardson go out of the game this past week. It's been reported he has a grade 3 AC joint sprain. So the AC joint links your shoulder blade to your acromion, A to C, and a sprain means an injury to your ligaments that span that joint. It can occur after a fall onto your shoulder or to an outstretched arm, as we saw happen to Anthony Richardson. And a grade 3 sprain means that it's high grade, and this is almost certainly a multi-week injury. The good news for our mental health and for the Colts, as has been covered by our own AC at Wish TV, is that we saw that Jonathan Taylor signed an extended contract with the Colts. So hopefully he'll be able to get us through, along with Moss, who had a great week last week. You see, I'm getting into my Colts and my sports until we can get Anthony Richardson back.
That's right. No IR for our own AC. He will cover all of those details and keep us posted on everything. All right, Wish TV medical expert, former U.S. Surgeon General, Dr. Jerome Adams, always thank you for your time.
Thank you, and happy World Mental Health Day.
Thank you.
This is the Medical Minutes Podcast.